Even though this is Showtime pay-per-view, I was able to change the sport of boxing. And so I'm happy that I was able to get involved with the sport and change it and take it to that next level, to whereas their other promoters was upset because I believe in the fighters getting the lion's share, not the promoters. Whereas years before I got in the fight game, they was taking advantage of fighters, and the promoters was getting majority and a bigger share of the pot. Now I'm involved, and I truly believe in fighters getting a bigger share and fighters getting the most. I had my career, so I don't have to talk about what I can do or what I've done. It's all about Gervonta Tank Davis and Rolando Rolly. These guys are tremendous. I'm happy. I want to say, Leonard, I take my hat off to you. Doing a hell of a job. You know, when I'm traveling around, when I'm on my jet, traveling the world and doing other things and getting involved with other businesses, somebody still has to run the day-to-day business for Mayweather Promotions. That's what these fighters don't understand or these fighters don't know. Tank is the same way. Tank can fight anybody. He's the same way. When I'm in the boxing gym, we're in the gym training, it could be a light heavyweight. Tank like, oh, I'll box him. No, Tank. But Tank, I take my hat off to you. I'm proud of you. We still growing. Nothing happens overnight. You're still growing, and you got the potential to surpass me. In due time, we'll see. The ultimate goal in boxing is for records to be broken. I never got into this sport to knock another fighter, to talk bad about another fighter, meaning, of course, when you're building a fight, it's good to see all that drama. But what I'm talking about, far as any other legendary champion that was before me or any champion that's coming, y'all get to that. Relax, y'all get to that. So it's so many legendary champions that paved the way for me to be where I'm at. And I commend all the champions before me and all the champions to come. Do I want to see my records broken? Absolutely. I'm not like that. Like I always say, the greatest thing about my career was being able to, what I did when my career was over. I made smart investments. That's the best thing about my career. And I had fun in the fight game. But it's all about these young guys right here. These guys are the future of boxing. And like Leonard said when I was in the back, Leonard said he don't see this fight going the distance. Neither does I. I just want to commend both sides, the coaches, the promotion team, for helping me put this together. 2 undefeated fighters, 2 knockout artists, 2 champions. December 5th. Hopefully I see all you guys there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Floyd. Before we get a chance to hear from the fighters, let's call up the men who are responsible for preparing these 2 action-packed lightweights for Sunday night, December 5th. First, from the Romero corner, his trainer, Bullet Cromwell.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing? I know everybody think what the popular people say and what the media says about who's a champ, but the champ wasn't ever born a champ. He had to rise too. And just like a young lion, Rolly's ready to rise too, like Simba did. You understand what I'm saying? One thing I want to say, that I am an LA cat. 18 years in LA, Washington High School, John Muir, Fauché, Menlo. You know what I'm saying? When we come back here, we fighting for a legacy. We're not fighting for a belt and just money. We're fighting for a legacy. I tell that to Rolly. I tell that to his family. Gervonta Davis is standing in your way of changing your family and your legacy. We got a job to do. Murder, murder, murder. Kill, kill, kill. That's how we train. I don't care about pure boxing. I don't care about any style. Because in this fight game, one thing I've learned, karate, street fighting and boxing. I put it together. And that's why with a puncher with that much power and that much grind and grit, it's a perfect match in heaven. Calvin Ford, a lot of respect for you, brother, man. And your team, Tank, great fighter. I love knockout, so I gotta love Tank. But I love him more. Rolly's next up, WBA champion, and the new WBA champion, Rolly.
Thank you, Coach. Rolly, love you, boy. Keep talking. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of that night, we're going to see you still be talking that night. I don't train Tank for knockouts, get what I'm saying? I train him for the distance. Do the math. He can get you from 1 to 12. So stay sharp. Thank you.
You know what I mean? He's scared. He can't even talk when he come up here. He don't know. They ain't talk about no skills or nothing. They talk about how do you punch. I ain't trying to hit none of that. Where you from? We ain't trying to hit none of that. We from the city. You know what's happening, what's in the city. You know what happened in the city. So we ain't trying to hit none of that. I'm coming to fight. If it was the streets, these niggas have been smoked. And that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what I did. That's what it is. That's what it is. You trash. This not personal. I heard Leonard say it's beef. And it ain't beef. You know what happened when it's beef. You know what's happening. So it ain't no beef. It's business. Leave it like that.